What's up, everybody? My name is Maury with MoTechSales YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can start in tech sales, how to get started in tech sales, what you need to know in order to land that tech sales job with the company that you actually want to work for. So I'm going to go over all of that in this video. If you're new to the channel, I want to say thank you. I greatly appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this video. Now, this channel, I go over how to get into tech sales, how to do cold call, how to do cold email, how to actually crush your tech sales interview, all that good stuff. I go over how to optimize your LinkedIn. If you like content like that, be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment, all that good stuff helps. Now, if you're somebody, you just want to get to the point because you know I can talk. Let me show you exactly the course that I use in order to land a entry-level tech sales job in less than 2 months. So this is Course Careers. It's an all-in-one training platform that teaches you everything that you need to know in order to get that entry-level tech sales job. So there is a link in the description down below where you can get access to the free intro course that will let you know what tech sales is, how to break into tech sales, all that good stuff. And not only that, you can get certified in tech sales. You can get a certification. It does require you to take a proctored exam. If you need help with that, I have all those videos in this channel too. You can subscribe, check all that out. But it gets you certified. Not only that, you get access to the graduate portal that will help you generate a very good resume and your website portfolio. All that good stuff is in the description down below. Be sure to register for your free intro course. All right, so let's get back to the video. How to get started in tech sales, what you need to know. Before I tell you this, my name is Maury. Just want to introduce myself very briefly. I started tech sales about 5 months ago, really depending on what time you're watching this video. It could have been a month ago, it could have been a year ago, depending on what time you're watching this video. But I was able to get into tech sales within 2 months from taking a course called Course Careers. It taught me everything that I needed to know. Now, as a way of giving back, I want to help other people and give them the information that I learned along my journey of getting certified in tech sales and what helped me out, and I want to help you out. So it's why I make content like this. So the first thing I want to talk about is mindset. Mindset is honestly the most important part. That's 80% of the journey is your mind. So the mind is everything. What you think is essentially what you become. So really watch yourself talk. If you're somebody you talk negatively, do your best to talk to yourself more positively and really understand why you want to get into tech sales. Write all that down. Why sales? Why tech sales? Because that's going to be a question that they're going to ask you in the interview. They're going to want to know why you want to be in tech sales, etc., etc. I know the reason was for me was lucrative. You get base pay plus commission. Not only that, I love helping people. So for you, it may be other reasons. Essentially, you want to write it down and you want to have a plan and you want to have a goal and stick to it. The next thing is you want to get knowledge. Knowledge is essentially power. You want to get educated and get certified. So if you're somebody that's watching this video and you have absolutely no experience in tech, no experience in sales, I highly recommend getting yourself educated and getting yourself certified because, again, you have to remember you're competing with all these other applicants, all these other candidates. Ever since the pandemic happened, it changed the way employers look for candidates. they have access to candidates all over the world. So in order to make yourself stand out amongst the crowd, having a certification lets the recruiters and the employers know that you went out of your way to invest in your education, which lets them know that you're serious. It helps with your credibility, especially if you have no experience or no degree. But not only that, that tells the recruiter that you're a self-starter and that you go out of your way to educate yourself. And recruiters want to hear, as well as hiring managers want to hear, that you're able to convey what the job role is during an interview. You know the basics, you know what the day in a life looks like, you know what your roles and responsibilities are going to be and what's expected from you. So the best way to do this is getting yourself certified. Again, the certification, the one that I recommend is Course Careers, because it's what I use in order to land my tech sales job in less than 2 months. So I recommend that for you as well. The link is below in the description. You can sign up for the free course. Next, you want to optimize your LinkedIn profile. Again, if you've gotten this far, I just want to say thank you. You are serious. That lets me know. Please leave a like, comment, all that good stuff. But essentially, you want to optimize your LinkedIn profile. You want to do everything that I named on this slide. Create a LinkedIn profile if you don't have one already. Take a professional headshot profile. This can be you hiring a professional photographer or having a friend or a family member take a picture of you with your iPhone, with you in a business casual or business professional attire with a okay background. All right. Next, you want to fill out your about section. Make sure that it's optimized for the type of tech job you want. So if you want a software development job, make sure that you're putting things like understanding, I guess, program language, coding, all that stuff. You can use ChatGPT to help you out. They're pretty good at writing you an about section that's optimized for the type of job that you want. Next, you want to set your profile to open to work. I've made another video talking about how to do this, but it's pretty easy. You just want to go to your LinkedIn, go right below your LinkedIn profile, and it will say open to work. Click on it. Make sure that you're putting the type of job titles that you want. And most importantly, go all the way down to that little window, and it's going to have two bubbles, two options. You can either have recruiters reach out to you or open to the public, so that way companies can see that you want to get hired, that you're looking for a job. I personally recommend clicking the one to where only recruiters can see you, the one without that green banner. You want to make sure that you just have your regular profile pic that you're selecting. All right. You also want to put in your skill sets, any transferable skills. A lot of the times we've acquired so many skills that we don't really realize is transferable skills. So for example, if you're looking for a tech sales job, then you can put, like, let's say if you had a fast food restaurant job, right? You can put things like taking orders. If you work at the register, you can put something like customer service, because essentially you're still working with people. So input any skill sets that you have, and you want to make sure that you add your job experience plus your responsibilities. Any certifications, and most importantly, you want to make sure that you have at least 500 connections. So connections are so important because that's going to help your profile be more credible, and that's going to help your profile be more visible for recruiters. All of these slides that I'm mentioning is helping for your digital brand. Okay? So getting certified, once you get certified, you can put that certification in your LinkedIn, optimizing your LinkedIn. Next, we have creating a professional email signature. This helps because this is foreshadowing what I'm going to be mentioning in the other video. Later on in this video. So make sure that you stick all the way to the end, but you want to have a professional email signature, which you can go to HubSpot. They have a free professional email signature that you can generate all for free. But essentially you want to have your first and your last name, the job position that you want. So even if you don't have this job position, you can still put it. For example, whenever I was applying for jobs, I had sales development representative. Even though I was not, I still put it there because that's the job that I wanted to get. Your email address, that can be your first last name at gmail.com or first.lastname at gmail.com. Your phone number and your professional portfolio, which again, Course Careers, after you complete the course, get yourself certified. Course Careers does have that graduate portal where you can create your own website portfolio. They do it for you as well, but it's very nice to have. Next, you want to create a cover letter and a resume. So many people sleep on the cover letter, but it's so important. It helps your resume and your application stand out. I will leave a resume cover letter template along with I'll leave a cover letter template and a resume template down below in the description. Okay. Now, this next part, again, if you made it this long through the video, thumbs up, appreciate it. Now, this slide, the rest of this video, I want to show you how to actually get 3 to 5 interviews per week. This is the method that I used thanks to Course Careers. Again, I'm going to keep on saying Course Careers because that's the method, that's where I learned this method, and it's a lot better if you take Course Careers because you're going to have access to this training that's more into detail and the actual email, cadence, templates, all that good stuff. So the first thing is when you're applying for jobs. So once you get yourself certified, you get your LinkedIn optimized, all that good stuff, you're going to want to start applying for jobs, right? You don't want to mass apply. You don't want to do easy apply. Just don't do that because it's not effective anymore. Again, the pandemic 2020 changed everything. And these companies are looking for essentially the best of the best. So you need to do the job in order to get the job, right? So don't mass apply. Doesn't work. What you want to do instead is follow these slideshows that I'm going to show you. Follow these next couple slides. So you want to do the prep work that I mentioned earlier. LinkedIn, certification, all that good stuff. You want to do that. So if you skip through that, you got to go back and watch those previous slides. But you don't want to skip that and you don't want to overlook that because that's going to help with your credibility. Once you do all that stuff, then you want to focus on companies that you actually want to work for and write down those companies and why you want to work for those companies. So instead of having this whole pray and spray method, you need to have more so of a sniper method when applying for jobs. Because that way, once you land a job, it's with a company that you actually want to work for. There's no point of spending all your time and your energy working for companies that you don't like, right? So focus on the companies that you actually want to work for and go all in. You need to remember you are the product, so you got to sell yourself. All right? Once you follow this proven process, you'll get more interviews, especially if you have no experience or degree. Again, you need to do the job to get the job. So, build your A team, build your B team. A team is the top 10 companies that you want to work for. It may be because the people that work there, the product, the service, what they stand for. You know your reasons why. Maybe the money's good. You want to have that A team of, I would say, 10 to 20 companies. The next one is you want to have your B team. It's the backup team, right? And that can be another 10, 20 companies. Whenever I was going through applying for jobs, hunting for jobs, I had a list of 36 companies. I only applied for, no, I had a list of 40 companies. I only applied for 36, and I was able to get 7 interviews with 7 different companies from that. So that's huge. Once you find your A team, your B team, then you want to find company contacts on LinkedIn. You want to find 3 company contacts on LinkedIn. Now, I'll make a separate video going over how to find company contacts in order to get interviews. But essentially, you want to go on LinkedIn. This is why I say make sure your LinkedIn looks good. Go on LinkedIn. You want to get Apollo.io. They have different softwares that you can use, but I'll make a separate video going over that. Essentially, you want to download Apollo.io. It's a Google Chrome extension for free. They do have, I think they give you like 20 credits where you can get 20 or 25 contacts, and you can get their email address as well as their headquarters phone number, and you can get their business email address, so that way you can reach out to them. And the type of company contacts that you want to get is, like, if you're looking for a tech sales job, you want VP of sales, head of sales, director of sales, of course, the hiring managers, the recruiters, things like that. So it also depends on what type of tech job you're looking for. Like if you're looking for a software development job, you want to find the people of power in the software department. So the software development department, that can be the software development director, the head of software engineering, things like that. And it also takes a level of understanding the organizational structure of companies, which again, Course Careers teaches you that. But essentially, you want to get anywhere between 3 to 4 good contacts. And I'm talking about from people that can actually move the needle in helping you get hired, right? So what I did was I looked for 3 to 4 contacts that were the head of sales, director of sales, that had at least 2 years of experience, because most of the time they make those big decisions. They have a say-so on who gets hired. And they'll probably be the person that you have an interview with. So make sure that you're getting those contacts. After that, you want to create an email cadence and stick to it. So when I say email cadence, I mean having a pretty much a introductory email that says who you are, what position you applied to, why you applied for that position, what kind of value can you bring to the company and why you want to work for that company, and asking for a interview, right? So you want to take these 3 to 4 contacts that you gathered and reach out to them. Once you've applied for the job on the company's website, you want to reach out to all of them and just tell them, hey, I recently saw that you had a job opening for this role. I noticed that you're the head of VP, and I didn't want to leave this up to chance. I wanted to reach out to you and let you know that I'm extremely interested in this position. This is why XYZ. These are the type of skill sets that I have to help benefit your company, and I would love to get an interview. What times are you available? So what you're doing is putting yourself out there. So you're directly reaching out to them and you're letting them know, hey, I'm serious. Of course, this email cadence is one that lasts for 5 days, because most of the time when you send out one email, that's not going to get them to answer. I normally got good results after the second and the third email. Then I will have a lot of people messaging me back like, hey, yeah, let's get an interview. I appreciate you reaching out to me. That says a lot. that's helping them find good candidates, right? Because you're kind of doing that hard work for them to where they don't have to go searching for your resume. You're sending them your resume and you're kind of putting yourself out there and letting them know, hey, I'm serious. So you want to have an email cadence and stick with it. Again, Course Careers offers a really good email cadence after you get certified. They will give you an email cadence that you can follow and get a lot of interviews. And then, of course, you want to actually apply for the roles on the company website. Again, you don't want to use easy apply or just mass apply because it just doesn't work. It's not a good way to help you stand out, and it just doesn't work. This is currently the company that I work for. If you're interested, hit me up, LinkedIn. Make sure that if you don't have any experience, you're at least certified because that's just going to help. And if you made it to the end of this video, I just want to say thank you so much. I've already made another video talking about how to crush your interview, because if you follow this method, you will get a lot of interviews, but you actually have to follow through and apply what was taught here. But essentially, you're going to start getting interviews, and I made videos talking about how to prepare for an interview, what type of questions are they gonna probably ask you, and how to answer those questions effectively. So if you like content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up, all that stuff helps. Peace.